Hello, good afternoon, my fellow human beings. Thank you very much for being here. Today, I want to do a summary of the book from Adrienne Everheart, 500 Ways to Talk to a Man. And she makes a very good point that it is that we women are not taught to use our feminine energy, that is warmth and softness, through the acknowledgement of our feelings to be in the present moment and to set up boundaries. So I think that on the page 37, she has a very good summary that says, when you learn through practice how to deflect with feminine softness instead of engaging with masculine doing, this shifts your feminine vibe forever and shifts your vibe with all men. And this is true, and everything around us. And I think this is the best point that she makes. That's the best point. There's nothing further to say. So, the book is organized in you have the scripting. So basically, the formula is it is listening to what he's saying, and then you find your feelings, and then you shift it to warmth, and then you set your boundary. Okay, so it says something outrageous that you don't like. You say, that's so interesting, or that's so nice, or so, that's so curious or peculiar. And I said, I don't know how to feel about that. Or I cannot give you an opinion. And then he shifted, this is what I want to do, and what do you think? This is the formula. So you can always, anything he says, it goes to an ear and leaves the other one. You just use this method without getting worried, because in my experience sometimes their requests are so outrageous that you go crazy. So in order not to get annoyed, you just don't engage, and you always have this answer. Because in my experience is that I live alone for such a long time, and I enjoy it so much not to have anybody annoying me and to pick my boundaries, that to have somebody constantly asking for attention, being an emotional parasite, that asking for things without having the empathy to understand if I want it or not, can be quite difficult. And the examples that Adrienne gives, they are actually for people that are not the independent cell, like Bruce Lipton says. Because in my perspective and with the friendships I have, I don't need to set these boundaries, because we are very respectful of each other. Okay? But anyway, so she begins on the page 5 to says, feminine energy is what works in a relationship with a man. Yes, because they need the softness and the warmth of the feminine energy to feel the bliss or the pleasure of being in the present moment. Okay, they have pleasures through life, like by proxy. Okay, so on the page 6 it says, when your man talks, texts or calls or comes home from the day, switch to your feminine energy, lean back and only receive. Receiving will eventually feel natural, relaxing, and beautiful to you. And your man will infinitely drawn to you as a soft, loving source to which can be the man, and you can be the woman. That's a good point that she makes. How to connect deeply to his heart. Scripting comes from your true feelings and brings your heart to the center of the relationship. This is what a man truly desires, to speak to and with your heart. So you need to have the fourth chakra opened, okay? Your feelings are the key in connecting to a man's heart. And then further down she says, and it's your heart that he craves. Craves comes from the missing, so it means that he's not an independent self. Because if he would be an independent cell like Bruce Lipton explains, he wouldn't be craving. It's like a plant. The two human beings are a plant. You water me and I water you, and we blossom together. That I think should be the goal. If your man has begun to lay back, it's because he's getting less and less of the feminine energy that he needs from you. She uses the word crave, and well, I think that in that case, the Jordan Peterson has a very good example in which he says that the couple should date once or twice per week. Um, and they should have once per week a meeting about their feelings, and those things can be discussed honestly. That the man says, I miss this and this and this, and I need that and that. I think there should be an honest conversation. Okay, so, and then on the page 9 she goes, understanding how scripting develops. You then express your words succinctly and without drama to the man. The man can either stop in his tracks to hear you, and he stiffens up and reacts oddly, or he throws your feelings out like a used tissue. Okay, so in order to avoid what she says on the third paragraph, that he just throws, if he throws his feelings, is because he's emotionally unbalanced. Okay, because if they would be on a high conscious level, this wouldn't happen. Okay, so what she's saying is that the female energy is the leading energy, so you are the one that has to control your feelings. And the Dr. John Gray has a very good point in which he says that the most masculine thing that a man can do is to listen and ask questions, and the most feminine thing a woman can do is to speak her feelings. Okay, listen with empathy. If the man does not have empathy, there is no scripting that's gonna save any relationship. So guidelines scripting on the page 10. These guidelines are for your reference. Okay, so boundaries are areas in life where you need to draw a line in the sand. Well, there is a video that I did a summary from Peter Gerlach. What is boundaries? You can go and check it out. I'll leave the link on the description box. Okay. Anything that is weird to you, right? You say, I am not sure what I'm feeling. I need some time to feel my way through. You can always use this sentence, okay? And then, page 11. The scripting. Infinite script model is as first you find your feeling. Then you dig next to between the 3 and 6 feelings. Remember these feelings in your body, not what you think you should do, okay? 2, choose your words and then answer, how do I feel inside about X? Okay? And then take a pause, screen your sentences for hints, blames, judging, victims, and desiring. So you have to get out of this triangle, victim, judge, perpetrator, okay? And say, shortens into a 3 sentence maximum. Keep it 1 sentence in most cases. So let's it. I am feeling so nervous. Okay. I am angry for him ignoring me. I am hungry. He's dismissing me. Okay, you shouldn't speak this. So to begin scripting, make 1 feeling at a time. Okay. So basically, she's teaching you to stop being in a male energy and exploding on your feelings. She's teaching to keep your thoughts and emotions managed. So you are speaking, like Peter Gerlach says, from your higher self. Okay. Now, she gives many examples. Okay. So I will just go to the conclusion. It's being warm to the man. It's page 14. Yet stepping back from the drama of your mind will help you to connect to your own feelings, thus connecting to the man. Your feelings, your true authentic feelings, minus the outcome, manipulation, selfishness, control, or anything fake, is what makes a man fall deeply and irrevocably in love with you. So it's your authentic self. Don't forget that his insecurities may drown down your feminine energy. So you have the most the precious thing that the woman has is her ability to blossom. Okay, so to use the feminine energy to only allow what maximizes a blossoming, it's the goal. Okay. And then on the page 18, yes. No. Okay, on the page 19, she has a very good example. She says something like this: I feel worried about us. I feel unloved and unimportant when there is no check-in or calls for days. Is there something I should know? This is a very good example. Okay? Telling the man your true feelings without any desire for him to do or without wronging him gives you the best chances for connecting to his heart deeply and building a long-lasting love, even if he's cheating or planning to leave. Okay? Then you should practice this because actually we are not taught to do these things. Okay? So, please note that walking away doesn't mean living forever. It can be time to clear your head, to powder your nose, or to get some much needed alone time, or to leave for good. Okay, so what she's actually meaning is that you need time to center, to understand what are your feelings, or because there are women, as myself, we are empaths, and sometimes I don't know what are my feelings or other people's feelings. So I need quite some time to clear that out, like sometimes some weeks, so with no contact. And she gives the example: I'm going to take a walk. Would feel good to speak in a calm voice without any name calling a bit later. Be warm, smile softly, and leave the room. Do not engage. And this is very important because then the energy of the drama is gonna suck in. Okay, so and then she moves on the page 24 to the scripting on the texts. So what are you up to? Hi, feeling so good today. Really? What's something? What's so good? Okay, so yeah, you give the opportunity for the man to ask questions, okay? Because that's the most male thing a guy can do, okay? I'm off to work now. I'm soaking in some sunshine, walking my dog. Feels so warm and breezy outside. Okay, this is the connect feeling that you are feeling the breeze of this. Okay. Oh wow, that's so nice. Wish I was there with you. Blah 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 blah. Okay. That's okay. So when the guy only writes hi, you can always answer. It feels so good to receive more than just a hi from a man. I'm happy to hear more than you soon. Actually, in my experience, if the guy checks my profile and doesn't talk to me, I'm not gonna talk to him. And if we do hi and how are you, and he doesn't ask a question, I ignore him. This is what she's actually saying. And then connecting versus texting. I don't like to text because I have things to do and I like to focus my energies and what I'm doing. I think that texting, you are not really doing your work properly nor giving attention to the texting. So concerning another point that she talks about, pornography and porn addiction, she gives the following script. I don't want to control you. What you choose to look at when if you want to pleasure yourself. I know how I feel, and if we don't make love, I feel sad. I feel it's because of those images. And then I don't feel loved or good enough. And instead of feeling hot and sexy, I feel cold and alone. It doesn't feel sexy, and I like feeling sexy. What can I say? When I feel lonely, I have my own fantasies, and I feel further away from you. And I miss connecting with you. I feel so good when we are when we connect, and I enjoy making one another feel good. I want to fix this. I want us both to feel good. So, what do you think we can do? That's a smart, uh, a smart thing. So, text body checklist. Know the signs and symptoms. You have never met in person, yet he keeps promising to do one day. You have never met or dated or hooked up. He encourages you to send provocative photos. You check your phone constantly, anticipating his texts. You can't delete his texts. In fact, you reread them over and over again. You expand on and create deep connection for you two that does not exist in the external world. He will go days or weeks without texting, and you will suddenly want to connect. He will make you feel like the only girl in the world, then go silent again. Even though he texts you sporadically, you lean back and don't respond immediately. He gets angry or worry he will be angry and not like you. When he's silent, you constantly doubt yourself and wonder what you did to turn him off. Basically, these examples are predators that are preying for the uh, for the cravings of the women. So if the women are satisfied with their life and happy, they don't fall for this categories. Okay. You frequently wonder what he's thinking on doing. When he finally texts, you feel nearly like an orgasm to hear from him, and you feel lousy a lot in the relationship. Okay, so these examples are for people that are not independent self, like Bruce Lipton explains. Okay. On the page 33, she explains, become aware of the honest with yourself about the quality of the relationship you have with the man. First of all, you need to pay attention of the quality of the relationship with yourself. Only then, the quality of the relationship you have with the man has to be equal or superior. The rest doesn't matter. Okay? It feels great to connect with you, but I'm just not into texting. It feels boring to me to text and text. It would feel really good to see one another again. What do you think? Yeah, that's it. Texting can be used for good. Yes. And then, okay. Texting just, no. Texting, no. Yeah. Okay, now page 36. Super sexy photo. I need a cold shower now. Wow, I'm not sure what to say. It feels good. You find me attractive. Can you send me a little more, please? I'll show you mine. I don't feel comfortable doing that. It feels great chatting otherwise. Well, you don't. I think that this is a lack of respect. Okay. I get it. You are a good girl. What you're doing here on Tinder? Well, that's nothing of your business. Well, your opinion is nothing of a business, like Ibrahim Hicks says. Well, thank you for another compliment. I'm enjoying meeting new people. How about you? Okay, so um, Adrienne Everheart is very clear about if you should send or not photos, and don't send photos. She makes a very good example that says that the men are able to go into a submarine for 7 years only having a little photo of you. So don't send him photos. Wow, I feel flattered, yet I don't feel comfortable doing that sort of thing. You are no fun. Well, this is how I feel. I guess we are not on the same page. That's it. Your integrity is more important than his feelings. So, she gives also on page 41 another example. Wow, whatever he says. Wow, I'm flattered, yet I'm really looking to connect with a man on a deeper level, not just looks. What do you think? So, that's a good one. You can also say, I appreciate the flattery. Feels good to be liked. I'm going to build a relationship with someone, nothing instant or fluffy. What about you? Okay. I've really enjoyed connecting with you, yet I've grown bored with texting and emails. It would feel great to talk on the phone sometime. What do you think? And then another example. They are just getting to your text. It would feel so good to check on the phone sometime. Okay. Wow, it feels good to connect with someone online, yet my eyes are hurting bloody from the screen. A phone call would be great. What do you think? Okay, so as soon as the guy shows any red flags, you run for the hills. Don't talk to him. If he demands, like, you are not talking to me on the shot on the spot, he's losing patience. Move it on. If he starts asking, how many guys are you talking to? Move it on. If he shows signs of possessiveness and insecurity, move on. If he immediately wants you to go to the masculine energy, move on. Okay? Don't waste your time. Page 47. Hi, John. I'm just getting a text now. It feels great to hear from you. Yet I'm feeling confused. A few times now we have set up a time for a phone call. I've noticed it doesn't happen. What do you think? Or, I'm feeling confused. I've noticed a few times you were going to call, then I don't hear back. It feels great dating and getting to know you. I would like to keep doing that, but all the missed connections makes me feel insecure. What do you think? Okay, I wouldn't actually answer, honestly. No, basically what she's testing is she's actually teaching to be manager of the manager of your personality, like Peter Gerlach says, to take control of the situation. Know that if you are a priority to him, he will make time for you. Okay? Yet this sometimes doesn't happen overnight. This is where being warm, where he does reach out to you, is so important. He will feel confident and secure, knowing these efforts to connect with you are greeted and warm with feminine energy. What Adrienne Everheart doesn't talk about is the attraction. So I have a little video that talks about the education of attraction. It's from another psychology. I will also leave the link down below for you to check it out. So, and then on the page 49 she says, hey gorgeous, just checking in. It feels great to hear from you, yet I'm feeling bored with text. A phone call would be nice. What do you think? I'm just a girl here feeling that I don't do well without contact. I don't consider myself high maintenance type of girl, yet I'm feeling like I need more contact in this. What do you think? Okay, that's it. Okay. Then says, oh, I will call, page 52, I will call you later. Oh, that sounds lovely. What time are you thinking? I don't know, just later. What do you have plans? Just feels better knowing when to expect your call. Yes, this is also very German. This is expectations. If I call and you are busy, just don't answer your phone. Okay, choose. That's very good. Then, page 54. If a guy calls you after 10, I'm feeling my way through the same things, or I'm feeling some strong stuff right now, and I need a few days to feel my way through. So that's your setting a boundary, okay? Page 55. Calling me and making plans at the last minute isn't working for me. It feels great to see you, but last minute meetups aren't working for me. What do you think? Yes, because you need to prepare. If it doesn't have time, it doesn't respect your time. It's not a guy for you. That's it. Okay, page 58. It feels good knowing we can each other do our own thing. Yet I'm feeling left out and confused. Vacations and concerts feel fun to me. Well, it's not working for me being left out. It would feel great to do these things together. Is there something I should know? Well, I have a very German perspective on this thing. I don't think we should do things together all the time. Yes, I enjoy to do my things by myself, and we don't have to do everything together. For me, yes. Okay, page 59. She says, yeah, she says something. If he leaves no message the next day, you can text him. I saw you called. I hope your trip was lovely. Something like this. If you really like a man who has not reached out in some time and want to continue dating him, be warm when he eventually does reach out. Time moves slowly for him, and he can move even slower with regards building a relationship. Yeah, that's true. Warmth. Leave out the where have you been? Ta 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 ta. Okay, so uh, Adrienne Everheart explains that you have five guys: one that you really want, one that you want but not as much as the first one, and uh, the last three to enjoy. So by this example of the by this example that she provides means that she's a woman that needs a lot of male attention. And depending if you are the independent cell, you don't need attention because every woman has masculine energy, so you can get attention from your own masculine energy. And a woman that is really busy with herself and with her life does not have a lot of time to be entertaining five guys. Okay? And especially the more intelligent a woman is, it's kind of difficult to entertain small talk. Okay? 60. Page 6. Just go back from Amsterdam on Friday. It was insane. You gotta go one day. How have you been? Hi, it feels nice to hear from you. I've been enjoying relaxing quiet week. I miss quiet. I have so many photos if you want to see them sometime. That's so sweet. Sounds like lovely. Okay. And then on the page 61 she goes, the importance of the man claiming you. Having a man to speak the words that he wants to claim you, in my humble opinion, is psychologically important to him to hear himself saying it. I agree with this. He will stand before you, look into your eyes, and let you know he wants you and only you. And you will love it. He needs to hear it himself. Knowing if you are committed in relationship or not is your right to ask and seek clarification about it. Once you ask, there is no need to explain or defend why. Simply let the man answer on his own pace. It felt great connecting and getting to know you these past few months. Yet, I'm wondering, where do you see us going? Adrienne Everheart has a very good video explaining exactly this, that the girlfriend and the it's the negotiation technique. Okay, so you're getting what you want, and but you have to be ready to walk away and to wait and to be on your feminine energy. Okay, so on the page 62, well, I don't know. I mean, I'm having fun. I thought we were having fun too. This was supposed to be more. I'm looking for a loving, long-lasting relationship with a man. Dating you definitely feels fun and good to me, yet feels important to know where you see us going. I don't know, I need to think about it, but I don't like feeling pressured. Okay, take things you need. I just want to feel confident about where I'm going into a relationship. What can I say? I'm just a girl here. Then smile, thrill the hair, and shrug. Like you do the girly thing. But you know exactly what you're doing. You're negotiating. Right. Well, I don't know. I can't see into the future. I see. Take all the time you need. And while you are figuring out until there is an offer on the table, I'm going to keep my options open. What does that mean? Are you breaking up with me? I don't want to break up or anything yet. I don't know about our relationship status, so I don't even know if I can break up. Ha 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 ha. What do you think? That's a good answer. Or keeping my option open means until I am in a confident and loving relationship that can lead towards marriage. I'm going to keep looking for that. Oh, I thought maybe you were talking about getting married now or something. You are definitely my girlfriend and no one else's. And now, another option. You have the no girlfriend speech. That feels sweet to hear. I feel comfortable knowing where we stand with each other or with one another. Yet I'm not looking to be only a girlfriend. I want to be a wife one day, to be married or have a ceremony and share a home with a man. What do you think? I think you are scaring the hell out of me. But now I am hearing this, I really want to the same too. I just don't want to rush at anything. But I know it is important to you and I need to sort some things out. But what you are saying is that what I want too, just not tomorrow. Okay. So you give it some time and then you go back to the same conversation. Don't forget, it is common knowledge that they are the three P's. The men profess, they say how much they love you. Provide, they have to check it out. The finances, if they can afford you. And three, they're going to make you an offer because they can afford you. Okay? You can't forget that on the chakras, and I will leave the link below, the man's chakra is bigger than the female chakra. So there is a give and take. So the first chakra is a male chakra, is much bigger. He's going to give that energy to the female. The female, she's going to feel sexier. She's going to have a bigger sacral chakra. She's going to have more energy, and then she's going to give that energy to the man. Okay? And the man, with the energy that he has been given from the woman, is going to use it to increase his solar plexus. Okay? The more this relationship, this triangle relationship of these three chakras, there are six chakras, okay, in total, the more successful he will be on the solar plexus, okay? And there is a blossoming effect, even bigger, okay? Okay. Walking away on the page, I can't see the page. No, it doesn't say. Walking away is very powerful thing in a relationship with a man. Yeah, this is the negotiation technique from a good standpoint of view. I will link the in the description box the Jordan Peterson speech or class about negotiations. Adrienne Everheart also did a very good example with a conversation. I will link it also down below about the negotiation techniques that Anastasia used, or the character played by Dakota, Anastasia used negotiating. I think that that's the biggest lesson you can take from the three movies are the negotiation techniques that Anastasia used, and Adrienne Everheart made a very good podcast about it. You can go and check it out. I'll leave the link down below. And just write down the negotiation sentences, okay? I want a spiritual connection, a long-lasting love, and deeply loving relationship with one man. If this isn't what you want to have with me, then I will be moving on, okay? That's it. Cohabiting and commitment scripts, okay? So, if a man, as previously mentioned, it's best if a man claims you and comes right out and says, I want to be with you, only you. Will you be mine? Okay. It has to be direct. No games. If he's playing games, just say choose. Bye-bye. Okay. Some women want more than words. You may desire an engagement ring. Blah, 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 blah. So, before you move in with a man, I encourage you to know where you stand on living together in marriage. Okay. Peter Gerlach has a very good scripting about this, so I will leave also the link down below. Okay. So that when you get together for the right reasons. Okay, not because of ego, not because you missed something. Because what I want is is I want to water the person and the person will water me. Or, yes. If we can't both water each other, I'm not interested. If there is an energy vampire with negative thoughts, I'm moving on. Basically. Cohabitation is a big game changer. Statistically, the odds of breakup and divorce if you cohabit prior to marriage are greater than if you have a ceremony or become married. And Peter Gerlach also has statistics about this. Okay. If living with a man, you can say, feels wonderful sharing our life together, and I want to keep on being one and living together. Yet I'm feeling an important part is missing. I want to be married. What do you think? I enjoy knowing you and spending time together. Feels so good. I want to keep having you in my life. Yet I'm feeling like a perpetual girlfriend. I don't want to put any pressure on you or on the relationship. I feel it's important to let you know that I want a relationship with a man that eventually leads to marriage. What do you think? Okay. Finances. How do you decide who pays the bills? I've been struggling. For me, this is very easy. If the guy doesn't have enough money, because if you can already support yourself and you are blossoming, why do you want to be with a man that can't support the family? For me, it's done. Because if the guy doesn't have enough money, you have immediately to step out on the male energy, and that's not for your, not even for your long-term health goals. Okay. So she gives the scripts about how to use the feminine energy to dribble the situation. John, it feels so good to go out together and try new restaurants, but I don't feel comfortable always picking up the bill. It feels unromantic to me. I fully understand your situation, though. I'm curious about what you think. Yeah. Peter Gerlach has a very good lesson about when people argue about money, the point is not money. I will leave also the link down below. Okay? So, I feel so excited about the trip you have planned for us to Vegas, yet paying my share or half of the bill feels unromantic to me. It just doesn't feel good or sexy. Okay, that's it. Moving on. Simon, it feels wonderful spending time with you, and I miss you dearly. I have felt so helpless with this yet. I trust you can figure it all out. Doing what it feels right. A man will endure a job he despises for years because even though he works, the work feels bad. Not providing for his family feels worse. Or perhaps facing the job market feels worse. So the man will endure what he must. Okay? Yet when he wants out of a relationship is a done deal. Not all men put this level of importance over their career versus a relationship. Yeah, because it has to do with the solar plexus. The male solar plexus is bigger than the female solar plexus. So the solar plexus, the third chakra, means I do. And men, without a job, they don't have meaning. And men, they want to be needed, and women want to be wanted. Okay. A woman can endure a bad relationship, verbal and physical abuse towards her children. The family pets endure indefinitely any number of terrible human behaviors because she believes in love. Okay, I think this is, and in German it's called Hirtum. I think this is, basically it's a narcissistic or codependent. This is an imbalance on the male and female energy. If the people are independent and satisfied with themselves, this wouldn't happen, okay? Because the best behavior is always on point. Most men are on their best behavior in the first few months on the relationship, and these good behaviors often change who they truly are. Yes, because what happens is that most of us, we are all adults with grown adults with childhood wounds, okay? And if we don't fix that in ourselves, if we don't use our male and feminine energy to forgive and nurture our inner child, the wounded inner child, it will be very difficult to move on and to be successful and achieve our highest best self. Okay, on the page 18, dating scripts 101. Okay, so where to go on a date, if you're dating profile. So you talk about where would you like to go on a date, the mood, the atmosphere, da 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 da. When you are dating, it's important to use all the tiny ordinary moments in life to connect with his heart. This builds intimacy now, and intimacy that will bond you two together for the years ahead. You build intimacy by opening your heart and expressing your feelings in a colorful, sensual, and creative way. Matt Box has a very good video where he explains how to enhance your feminine energy. And you do that by wearing clothes and accessories that enhance your femininity. Okay? And then if your male counterpart, the more feminine you are, the more the more masculine the man will be. Okay? And there are studies, and I will add the sources of the studies that explain that the more masculine a guy looks, it means that he has a very good feminine energy within him. Okay? And the more feminine a woman looks, she has a good masculine energy within her. So the both energies are balanced. Okay? It's very important. Okay, page 82. I don't feel comfortable making the plans, speaking the restaurant, and making the reservation, and figure out all out on my own. What do you think? Yes, it is his job to impress you. Okay. I don't feel comfortable driving out of town to meet a man. I would feel great if we can meet near my side of town. I've had a great evening with you, yet I'm not okay with the sleepover. Okay. Dating several men at once. How many men are you dating right now? That's absolutely nothing of your business. Oh my goodness. It sort of feels nice you are asking about this. This is an example of answering these words as a compliment first. You need not to offer us a long explanation. Let the man do the work and find your true feelings. Okay, being mysterious. On my first, for example, I had an example. I have many. I never say what I truly think. So, in the beginning, so I'm checking. I have use the player personality. So, when a guy asks, "How do you want to be pleased in bed?" I said, "Well, I want my normal life to be treated like a queen, and in bed like a goddess." Something like this. And he says, "Ooh," when he thinks, "Ooh, what does that mean?" Something like that, yeah? If you feel nervous, I encourage you to use a tool such as see, hear, sense. Name to yourself one thing you see, one you hear, and another one you sense. Example. I see my pretty floral wallpaper. I hear the flapping sound of the cat entering the cat door. I sense the coolness of the table and my hands are resting on. Repeat this tool 5 times to get centered and calm your body. Okay? Men take commitment and finding and claiming their one special woman very seriously and deeply. When a man speaks "I do," they really mean it. Yes, because basically the reasons they exist for the feminine. Okay. So, know your type of man. It would feel great to go out tonight, but I'm not comfortable making the plans. What do you think? Okay, so you have to know what is the man that suits your personality type and your feelings. Okay, so it is better and smarter to know yourself properly, to know what you want. Be careful with the quality of your thoughts and your beliefs. Do your homework, do your shadow work, and write down per chakra what is your type of man. Okay, this takes quite some years and takes quite some time, and it is important that you are used to be alone and enjoy your own company. Okay, I would love to take you hanging rock this week until you see the changing leaves. Would be so romantic, don't you think? Oh, how sweet! That would feel amazing. What day were you thinking? And what time would you leave? Or should I say leave? Haha. Okay, he wants a person to rescue him for his boring life or bad situation, or maybe he simply likes being entertained. Move on. Okay? If his emotional distance isn't available, if you're lonely, move on. Okay, so know your worth. This is female energy, allowing it to happen. Know that you are a high quality woman goes down in the man's opinion when he feels certain that you and your heart all tied up. Okay, so the diamond girl. As you can see, men have their sights and set on the prized woman. I consider a high quality, irreplaceable woman who knows how to feel her way through and set boundaries as a diamond girl. When you have a moment, listen and read the lyrics of Sealcroft's Diamond Girl. Diamond Girl is the woman men want more than anything else. A diamond girl can even undo the hurt man and has felt for his breakups and divorces. Well, there is a very good two videos about how men fall in love. I will link down below exactly that. They will only fall in love where they've realized they need love in their lives. Because most men think they only need sex. Okay. Yet, this prized woman is likely alone and not interested in the man, thus triggering his DNA and instinct to pursue. And this is one important reason why he's chasing her. This is what the diamond girl is made of. She is unobtainable, tosses him scraps, and unintentionally leaves him begging for more. She is sparkling, brilliant, and alluring on the outside and rock hard in the inside. She is extremely valuable and coveted, just like a diamond. A diamond girl is just being a girl with her own focus and interests. She is warm to the man without expectations. This is why he is chasing her and not you. And as you sit around waiting for him to make plans with you and eagerly accept his time, he asks you out, overthinking every little move. La 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 la. Yeah. Well, I have never met a diamond girl. Oh, I did myself. So, page 96. I'm so disappointed. I would have felt great to see you. I'm available on Sunday. What do you think? Your ability and frequency in which you connect to your heart is by expressing your true feelings without drama or expectations can greatly influence either a man's falling deeply and irrevocably to you or not. Well, that depends. He's available to love. Okay, connecting without dating. When you go out with a man, I encourage you to use all your tools to be warm. Use feeling statements throughout the date so that he will connect with your heart. Okay? Little things in life that connect to you too deeply. Giggling in a silly movie, walk in the park where you watch children, play ducks and swim. A little moments where you share your inner poet and express your feelings. What builds a lovely relationship less of that? Well, I like jokes, and I'm a very happy person and joyful person. So for me to have to laugh is very important. Okay. Boredom exists and okay. I don't feel comfortable doing that, or I don't feel good about doing that. If you are bored with a man because he's talking about work or going about football, politely and nod and say I don't date guys that are on football or talking about politics because I have, as you have watched in my channel, Those for me are diversion strategies to entertain you and to suck you into the matrix. If you offer suggestions, commiserate, or foreign interests, you are walking right into a spider's web. Well, those things are on the level of conscience of the couple. Okay, it has to do with the logos, your vision as the couple, and this is also something that Everheart doesn't talk about. She does not talk about the vision that the couple has for the future as a development. She only talks about how to get it and how to use your feminine energy. Okay, page 100. I was thinking you would order Chinese food at my house. What sounds good to you? Your invite feels so good to me, yet I don't really like Chinese food. I would also feel more comfy meeting at a restaurant. What do you think? Wow, I didn't know you were so picky. I would like my house, but why don't you come over here? I have never thought of myself as a picky, but with certain food, I guess so. What can I say? I feel better meeting in a restaurant. At a restaurant. Are you afraid to be alone with me? Don't worry, I don't bite too hard. Haha. Wow, okay. Now I'm feeling a little weird about biting comment. Sorry, I am bad with jokes and I'm not the best at texting. How about meet at Luigi's Pizza? I promise to be my best in boring references. I'm giggling now. Pizza sounds lovely. Meet you there. I don't know if I have patience for so much negotiation. I mean, no is no, huh? And then on the page 103, she talks about sex. If you are circularly dating, the Everheart says about five guys. If you are circularly dating, the possibility of sex with many men may present itself. Okay. So this is up to you. If you want to mix your energies with other people's energies, it's your responsibility. It feels so good getting to know you and connecting, yet having sex and being intimate feels right. When I am committed in a relationship, I don't want to put any pressure on you. I guess I'm not sure where we are at. What do you think? Or you can say, lonely. I only have sex when I'm in a committed relationship. Being in your arms feels amazing, yet I don't want to go any further. I need to feel my way through. I am excited about our trip this weekend, yet I am feeling nervous about staying overnight in the same room. I don't feel ready to take things further, and I feel most comfortable having my own bed to sleep in. What do you think? Esther Perel, she has a very good, she's a sex expert. She has a very good talk about it, and she suggests that a couple should talk about what they enjoy in sex. Okay, and I will leave the link down below. Is that the sex is a very important topic because it's through sex that you touch other person's soul. Okay, Mr. Pushy. I am not feeling ready for this part. I'm enjoying kissing, hugging, whatever you may be doing. Yet I don't feel ready beyond this. That's good question. It's just how I feel. Okay. Okay. Then Mr. Cold or Alof. Oh, it feels so good to be touched. You smell so sexy and good. Your hairs feel so nice. Your arms feel so good around me. You feel so strong. It's a little motivation. Okay. Oh, going back to the sex topic. I'm curious about doing this, yet my stomach it is not at the same time. Or if I want to stop. How do I see that working? Okay. I understand trying this might feel good, yet I don't feel comfortable. I'm not doing it. Okay? So, scripting during sex, doing can be receiving. Okay. So, when he does have sex with you, you can tell him softly in his ear, "You feel your cock feels so plump and big inside of me. My pussy. You fill me up so deeply, you reach my seam. Oh my god. I am not sure why this one is so treasured by men. I have to put this in several languages. But a man appreciates reaching your seam and doing it as deeply as possible, even when he's moving slowly and during certain positions, where otherwise this may be a tender move for you internally. I want you to fill me up with your hot, wet cum. Oh my god. I want you to soak me with your cum. This is you enjoy letting a man ejaculate on your breasts or other areas. Your cum feels so hot inside or on me. Fuck me, do me, hard, fast. You can always ask to slow down so you can orgasm. You are making me come so hard. Ask him, shake my tits or squeeze my tits or do this to him. Well, tell him to lick and play with my nipples. Let him struggle with both my nipples. Da, 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 da. Okay, I didn't expect this to be so obvious. I can feel your. Oh my god. Your. Oh my god. I'm not gonna say this. Cheating, non-moderate extreme. Never before I felt so close and safe with a man as I do right now with you. It feels so good to finally have a man I can trust wholly with my heart. Some men in the past hurt me or cheated, and it feels so good to know that's all in the past now. It feels so good to, and at long last, have a man who is honest and loving. And one hurt me in disguise. I feel happy and proud too. Doesn't have. Okay, so for suspicion, I'm feeling nervous about how much time you are spending with your secretary or girlfriend, how late you are working lately, how much you seem to be testing on your phone. Is this something I should know? For flirting, I feel weird, sad, scared when I see you flirting with other women. I know it's important to have friends, but this feels is more like developing. Is there something I should know? Yes, I am feeling insecure. This is my truth. I want to have a confident and loving relationship with one man. I want this to feel good and loving between us. What do you think? Look for and find positive attributes in your man. Focus yourself into feeling good about your man without solving problems or finding new ones. Okay? So, what he wants. Well, he wants you already know. Softness and warmth. Okay. I trust whatever is going on you will figure itself out. I trust you can solve this. I have total faith. Will you get it sorted out? Okay. It is important to take a big step back and stop giving immediately. Yes, there is a very good video I did about how to manage your love giving and receiving. Okay, I will add that. I don't want this. I'm not okay with cheating. This is not the relationship I want. Okay. I understand why this happened. Help me to understand. Okay. Well, I think that if you follow the advices from Jordan Peterson of speaking about the relationship every week, everybody, you can't forget that the purpose of a family is to satisfy your emotional needs, because Peter Gerlach has a lesson about that. There are 30 emotional needs that need to be satisfied, and the family situation or the family organization is the one that matches those or satisfies those needs the best. Okay. I'm feeling so emotional right now. I want to listen and to be present, yet I'm having trouble concentrating. I want to listen to another time and feel my way through when I am more calm. Okay. So deal breakers. There is a great power in physically turning away from the man. Okay. So your gut, heart, nasty voice, gremlin, ego, or stranger. Oh, wait a second. Before going there. I don't like this. It feels terrible knowing that you are seeing someone else. I want to have a loving, long-lasting relationship. Where do we love and honor one another? What do you think? Okay. Your gut, heart, nasty voice, gremlin, ego, or stranger. So, he's going to leave at the end of this month. Can I feel it? Will I be okay? Did your brain said, did you see that receipt? What was it at? Your gremlin ego said, she's probably seeing it now. Okay, all that talk of your ego, that's okay. Just follow what your heart tells you and your intuition. Those are never wrong. And something that also Adrienne Everheart doesn't talk about, it is the use of intuition and the use of the heart chakra. Okay. However, she really does talk about that the more men you date, the easier it is to get to escalate the quality of the relationships you have. Okay. So, well, if he doesn't say I love you, well, all my men said I love you. So, on the page 128, is there anything I should? Oh, let's go back. What can I say? I'm just a girl, and hearing I love you feels good to me. I noticed that we don't express the words I love you to one another. I've said that a few times. It's how I feel. And I don't want to put any pressure on you to reciprocate. Yet, it's there anything I need to know. Hey, I treat you like a princess. Are you complaining? Honest, I have to say the following. If the guy is not connected to his feelings, then perhaps he's not the right person to be together with. Because it must be quite annoying to be constantly asking for validation. You know? I mean, if the guy knows it, loves you, you're gonna feel it anyways. I feel it feels so good to be treated with love and kindness. Yes, what can I say? I'm just a girl, and hearing those 3 little words feels sexy and warm to me. Okay. I want a loving relationship with a man. Or instead of always saying with a man, you can say with you, or with a person, or with the variations. With a man where we tell one another how much we love each other. Hearing those 3 words feels so good and romantic to me. It's how I feel. Nothing good is gained through force. Oh, this is very good. So yeah, I miss your touch. I miss connecting with you. So instead of saying that, be warm, connect to his heart, and let him pursue you. This also includes how soon you become sexually exclusive with one another. Snooping and shimming. Feelings of doubt, mistrust, and fear can go on you incessantly. Okay, this is a person that does not have his emotions under check. So, here a few scripts are for shading or suspicion. I found this your pocket suitcase. Is there anything I should know? I'm so upset. I found the message you sent another woman. It felt warm, flirty, sexy, and passionate. I want to be in a long-lasting, committed relationship. I already know she's going to say. With the person, and this does not work for me. Is there something I should know? Or, I don't like competing with another woman. This does not feel good or right to me. I don't know how to do it. Yes, I am feeling insecure or jealous, and it feels awful. Or, I don't like feeling this way. What can I say? I'm just a girl. This is how I feel. I decided to take most of the savings and buy a boat I've always wanted. Okay. Well, what? Just like that? Don't you want to help me to pick up or to be part of this? I'm not sure what to say. I need to feel my way through this. It's always the same scripts. Going in circles. Okay. So, what can I say? To have this as the end result. Try instead. I want to feel understood. I'm sorry you have misunderstood me. Would it feel better to explain myself or just say I'm sorry for the misunderstanding? I love you, you love me, I love us too much to argue. Oh, that's a good one. I feel like cooling off. I would like to talk when I am calm. That's a very good one. What do you think? That's a very good. I love you, you love me, I love us too much to argue. Good. I feel so helpless here. Is there something you need me to say or do? I would feel good to listen and talk now. What do you think? Lies. I wasn't there. I didn't do that. I haven't talked to her in years. One of the reasons I chose you, like being with you, is that I always feel safe and protected with you. I know you are not like those other men who have hurt me, or others who have lied to me. I don't want to argue. I don't want to hurl accusations. Yet, is there something I should know? It's always the same script. Okay, I feel good hearing your truth. Got them out. Another people lie is they want you to believe who they tell you they are. Not the real. I don't understand this sentence. I want an honest and trusting relationship. I don't want to worry about lies. I don't want to be in a relationship where I'm worrying about dishonesty. What do you think? I don't want drama. I love us and I love me too much to participate in drama. This is self-respect and integrity. Where he's sick with flu, cold, and long-term illness. Move on! You're not his mama. Okay, he got problems, he's a project. Move on. You don't want to be with a project. You want to be with a person that knows that a relationship, he has to be ready. If he's a potential, like Jordan Peterson says, he's just a child. It's potential. A child has potential. Okay. Okay. I have seen this type of relationship go one of three ways. He pulls on you and needs you to until in his life is pretty good and then he confidently walks away. You pick him up to fix his world, fix him, and then realize your life has been severely neglected. You then, with great difficulty, eventually walking away, realizing that you have been bored and neglecting yourself for some time, and you walk into a sunset with a feminine energy, man who depends on you. So basically, the most precious thing a woman has is her feminine energy. It is to blossom and to share and gifts and talents with the world. The nurturing mother and the demanding mother, and the setting her standards high. Such as long these things are compromised. Move on. Okay. Now, I'm sorry you have a lot of bad things going on right now. I feel really helpless here, but I trust as a man you can fix it, or I trust you can figure it out. I trust you can solve this and figure it out. Of course, he's a smart person. I've been noticing nothing seems to go right these days, and I feel so helpless seeing you upset. What would you like to do? So don't take the responsibilities over his shoulders. He needs to fight his own battles. I trust you'll figure it out. Okay? I feel so sad with the way things are. I am going to step up and make sure these things get taken care of. Yet, it feels off to me doing it this way. It feels better when we are a team. Okay? So, Mr. Lazy, move on. I don't feel cores are divided evenly. If a man doesn't understand that, just move on. You don't even need to waste your time. No, I'm not even going to read the scripts. No. Okay, if the guy doesn't have a job, move on. If he calls you names and uses profanity, move on. Hearing profanity, it makes me feel terrible. I want a loving relationship where those words are not used against one another. What do you think? I don't want to be called names anymore. I know I endured it in the past. You don't even need to mention. You move on. Basically, a woman that lives alone, she's used to a very high standards of because she's not going to insult herself. Okay, that's it. Food in his teeth or no struggle. My God, if a guy doesn't know how to then move on, because it's very tight. It's like your husband, your man is not an adult. Is a child. It's very tiresome. Honestly, I prefer to be alone. Jesus, just to think about. Did you wash your teeth? No. It's disgusting. Mr. Late Night. Okay. So let's go here. Mr. Late Night. There's nothing special here. On a first date, he picks a restaurant you are not familiar with or just don't feel safe. I would feel more comfortable if we met in my part of town. What do you think? You dislike the restaurant choice. I would feel great to meet for dinner, yet I feel indifferent to that place. I don't want to be a problem though. What do you think? Oh, now! Oh, wow! I am not sure how I feel about that. I feel so romantic to be taken on a date, and now it's feeling unromantic having to pay my half. Yes. I felt so good relaxing in your company tonight. I'd feel great and spend time together and to get to know one another. Those drinks tasted so yummy. The food was delicious. I feel in such a good mood after the movie. I really appreciate the food, drinks, movie tonight. Everything felt wonderful. I am feeling really happy we met. He asks the kiss of good night. You can say that feels lovely, or it felt great to spend time together, yet I'm feeling unsure about the kiss just yet. Well, if there is chemistry or not chemistry, I just have difficulty going out with people that I don't feel attracted or chemistry with. You can't fake chemistry. I don't feel we are a match. You have been a great company tonight, but I don't feel we are a match. The single best tool to use on a man. Praise your man. Honor his good. Watch more good unfold. The smallest gratitude given to his way will boost his testosterone to make his heart beat for you faster. I feel like your princess when you open your doors to me. Ooh, that's smart. Feels so good to be in the company of a true gentleman. I feel so special right now. And bat your eyelashes, forget to giggle and smile. Yeah, but the guy is masculine. It works. It feels so good. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I am done. So I did the book in 1 hour and 15. Thank you very much for listening to me. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell button. And for donations, there is the link down below. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye.